Hey everybody, this is going to be your homework help video for surface area. We are in the week of March 9th through the 13th. So this is whenever your homework is going to be due on Thursday. Friday is an early dismissal. So I'm going to work through a couple of them with you, and then it will be up to you to finish it off by yourself. So on number 1 it says, what is the area of side X? So this right here would be side X. Well, side X also matches this other side over here. So they're telling us that if this one is 20 square inches, this one also would have to be 20 square inches. So you would just bubble in A. The bubbling's not looking so hot today. Okay, so then same thing here. What is the area of side Y? So here is side Y. Find the one that matches and choose the best answer. Now, does it make sense that side Y is going to be the same size as side X? No, it should be larger, so be careful that you don't choose A on that one. On number 3, it says, which of the following formulas shows how to find the surface area of the prism? Well, in order to find surface area, remember, we're just finding the area of each of the individual shapes and then adding them together. So we have 3 different size rectangles, and we have 2 of each of those rectangles. So you would do 5 times 4, which is going to be 20, but you have 2 of those sides. Okay, you have this side over here also. These are the same one. All of these questions go with this net and this 3D figure. Okay, these all go with this rectangular prism. These are the exact same thing. They all go together. It's just little piece by little piece. So in order to find your area, you would do this 20, which is right here, plus X, which is the other side of the 20, like if we drew the dot. That would be this piece over here. And then you have this piece that is 5 by 20. That's going to be this front piece right here and the back piece. So you would have 100 plus 100 plus 80 plus 20 plus Y plus X. So look through your choices. This one does 100 plus 80 plus 20, but it doesn't get all of our pieces. So that one's out. B has X plus 100 plus 80 plus 20. Again, doesn't get all of our pieces because we need this Y value in there as well. This one has X and Y, and then it has 100 plus 80 plus 20. Well, that is not going to give us everything that we need. We're missing one of the 5 by 20 pieces. We're missing the one of the 100 pieces. So you would have X plus Y plus 100 plus 100 plus 80 plus 20. And that covers all of your pieces. So D would be your answer. So then you would add all of those together, and that will give you your surface area. Okay, I'm not going to give you the answer to that one. On the back. Okay, this is just a continuation of what we were doing. It says a box in the shape of a cube, so all of your sides are squares. We have 6 squares that are the exact same size. Has a side width of 8 inches. What is the surface area, and how do you know? Well, for a square, all you have to do is 8 times 8, right? So this one is 64. So then you would do 64 times 6, because we have 6 sides that are exactly the same. So when you work this out, it will give you your answer. I'm not giving it to you. You can work it out and find it. And then you also need to have an explanation here. If you do not explain how you know, I am not going to give you credit. I do not want just an answer. You have to write the explanation. Let's see. This is another rectangular prism, so I'm not going to do that one. It's just like on the front. 7 says to find the surface area of a triangular prism, use the formulas. Okay. Don't worry about the formulas. The formula is not a big deal. Okay, your bases are 2 triangles. So this triangle here is your height of 3 and your base of 4. Remember, a triangle is 1/2 base times height. So you would do 1/2 of 4 times 3. Well, half of 4 is 2, and 2 times 3 is 6. So your area is going to be 6. Okay, do not worry about the perimeter. We're not doing anything with this formula. We're going to find the area of each individual shape, and then we're going to add them together. So your height of your prism is actually this one right here. It's the distance between your two bases. This is where a lot of people mess up. They go, oh man, I don't know which one is the height. This is going to come in more for volume. So since we're not using the formula, you can scratch that one out too, and you can scratch out this one. We're just going to find our final area. So we found the area of this triangle was 6, so that means the area of this triangle is 6. So now we can find the area of each rectangle. Well, this rectangle on the bottom is 4 by 12. So 4 times 12 is going to be 48. So we've got 6 plus 6 plus 48. Now the rectangle across the top is also 12, but this one is 5 wide. So you would do 12 times 5, which is going to give you 60. Oops, and I'm going to run out of room. And then our back triangle, that's this one back here, is only 3 by 12. So 3 times 12 is going to give you 36. Sorry, I ran out of room. So when you add all of these together, that is where you're going to get your total surface area. Ignore the formulas. Do not worry about any of this stuff that I scratched out right here. You will not find surface area using formulas until next year. This year, we're just focused on find the area of each individual piece and then add them together. Let's see here. So this one's going to be a little tricky, but you guys can handle it. Make sure if you draw your picture, it's going to help you a lot. On this one, do the same thing that we did before. This is a cube, so if one of our sides is 25, we have 6 of those, so just 25 times 6 is your answer. On this one, find the area of each rectangle and add them together. For number 3, find the area of your triangle, which is going to be the same for both triangles, and then find the area of each rectangle and add them together. And same thing here. These two are going to be similar. Obviously, the numbers are quite different, so you shouldn't get the same answer. Just similar in the fact that you are going to find the area of a triangle, then multiply it by 2, then find the area of your 3 rectangles, and add it all together. On the back, you have a review page, okay? So it shows you an example of what to do. Okay, first it says we isolate the variable. That means we're going to get the x by itself. We're going to get our letter by itself. Remember, it's not always x. It just happens to be on this page that it's x. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of our adding and subtracting. Then we're going to get rid of our multiplication or division. So I'm going to work a couple of them with you. That way you kind of get a little bit of extra reminder on what you're supposed to do. So on number 1, you have x minus 5 equals 10. Well, we need to get x by itself, so how do I get rid of subtracting 5? I'm going to add 5. We do the inverse operation, the opposite. So your x should equal 15. So this is where we're going to start. We're going to start right here at 15. Okay, so then number 2. Let me flip this over. It says 3 times x equals 6. Well, how do I get rid of multiplying by 3? I divide by 3, and 6 divided by 3 is going to equal 2. So we're going to go down here and we're going to find 2, and we're going to draw a line. Remember, guys, if your answer does not show up here, that means that you've made a mistake somewhere. So let's look at number 3. We have x over 10 equals 4. Well, remember, this is just a division problem. Fractions are all just division. So how do I get rid of dividing by 10? I would multiply by 10. I do the inverse. So then these cancel, and my x equals 40. So x equals 40. Let's come down here and find 40. Oh, there it is. That was easy to find this time. And we're going to keep connecting. Our last one is going to be x plus 4 equals 9. So I'm going to subtract 4 from both sides so I can get the x alone. I'm isolating my variable. and x equals 5. So from 40, let's see here, where's 5? Here is 5, and I'm going to draw my line. I've done one of each kind of problem with you. You guys should be able to handle these. These are one-step equations. There should be room on here for you to solve these, but if not, you're more than welcome to write your work on a separate sheet of paper. Just connect your work to this page. Make sure that you staple it together. Same thing here. If you need more space than what's given on the paper, do it on a separate sheet of paper and staple your work to the back of your page. So if you have any questions, please let me know. You guys should be able to handle this. And good luck. And if you need anything, make sure you request a workshop. Your checkpoint over surface area is going to be on Thursday. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching.